Here is a closer look at the packaging. The standard Light Elegance pink packaging. Here's the color gels. And if you do purchase these full size, which are the 17 mils, you will get the little swatch sticks in here with the labels. I personally don't use these. They're just a little bit too tiny. They don't match the rest of my swatch sticks. But if you are a new nail tech or you've been collecting Ellie for a long time, then you are probably going to use these. So I will be using the Light Elegance number 4 oval brush. And we're gonna start off with the glitters. And the first one I'm gonna do is Salty Sweet. It's so reflective. I hope you can see the name. And in this video, I do have a couple comparisons to show you. So this one is a beautiful white glitter. It is so like delicate. I think this would be absolutely perfect for brides, for wedding nails. This would actually be super cute on toes, I think, because this color would just go with anything. And since when you put gel on toes, it lasts a lot longer. So I think this would be a really fun color for toes. So I'll swatch it first and then I'll show you a couple comparisons that you might think this looks like. Okay, so as you can see, this one is really pigmented for being a white glitter. I would still do 2 coats because you can see some shadowing in there. But overall, this is really pigmented for 1 coat. So I'm gonna give this a cure and then I'll show you some comparisons. So the 2 comparisons that I thought you might think this looks similar to is Tiny Diamond and Sincerely Yours. So we'll start with Tiny Diamond. So that's what that looks like. And here is the new one, Salty Sweet. So you can definitely see this one is more finer glitter. This is like ultra fine, borderline shimmer. This one is more of just a fine glitter and it isn't as pigmented. So you can definitely see this one is definitely a lot more pigmented, but it definitely has kind of the same pearliness as the base to it. And then the second one, here is Sincerely Yours. So it definitely has that same kind of pearly base. It's that same ultra fine shimmer glitter, but this one is definitely more of a champagne gold. These are so beautiful. I absolutely love this one. So I really think this one is going to be a good staple for wedding nails. Okay, and here is 2 coats of Salty Sweet. Definitely more full coverage with 2 coats there. Next color is Starfish Kisses, and I think this might be my favorite glitter in the collection. How stunning is this? When I opened it in front of my client, I literally gasped. It was so eye-catching. I honestly don't even think my camera is doing it justice. It is a gold, but it has a bit of a pink undertone. I would not call this rose gold, but it definitely does have a little bit of a pink undertone, and from what I can see in my angle, I don't think my camera is capturing that. I do have one comparison that you may think it looks similar to. This one does have some little stars in there. You can kind of see right here when I move it. I think the stars just add such a fun little pop to it. So once again, I am going to swatch this and then I'll show you the comparison. So you can definitely apply this over top of a color if you just want some fun stars and hexagons on top of a color, but let's try building it up. Okay, here is one coat. It's so beautiful. I would wear this shade on all my nails. Clearly, I love glitter. This is just absolutely gorgeous. Okay, I'm gonna give this a cure. I will do a second coat, but before that, I'm gonna show you the color comparison. So the color I was thinking it looks similar to was Dreaming of Dubai, but it definitely isn't. It definitely has that same small glitter with the holographic glitter in there, but this one you can see it has more of that pinky gold undertone, where this one is more of a yellow gold undertone. And obviously this one has the stars as well. But hopefully putting it beside the yellow gold, you can see the pink in there a little bit more. Both beautiful shades. I've used this one several times. Okay, and here is 2 coats of Starfish Kisses. How cute is that name? I don't know if you've ever seen Aquamarine. It's a movie with Sarah Paxton, but she has starfish as earrings and they say some kisses and stuff. It's just so cute. So if you haven't seen that movie, highly recommend it. But yeah, here is 2 coats of this glitter, full coverage with 2 coats. Absolutely stunning, stunning shade. I do think this one is my favorite glitter out of the collection, but wait till you see the next one. Okay, next we have Sandy Bottoms, and this one packs a punch. Ready? Oh, I love this one. Again, it is so eye-catching. It's kind of like a yellow, gold, copper. It's just so eye-catching. I can't stop staring at this one. It has some holographic glitter in there, and then it also has, I believe, a copper hexagon. Maybe you can see on the side of the jar there. It is just so, so gorgeous. I'm going to swatch this, and then I do have one sort of comparison to it. Okay, here is one coat. I absolutely love it. It's so, so eye-catching. So the color I thought might be similar is You Bring the Wine. Now this one is definitely more of a rose colored glitter. I will show you beside. So this one is Sandy Bottoms and this one is You Bring the Wine. So it has similar chunks to it where it has that holographic glitter, and then this one does have that kind of coppery gold glitter in there for the hexagons that is the same as this one. But the only difference I'm seeing is this one is more of a pinky rose glitter and this one is more of a gold, yellow, coppery kind of glitter. But once again, both staple glitters. I really feel like this is going to be so fun for summer nails. Super eye-catching. Okay, and here is 2 coats of Sandy Bottoms. Next we have Beachy. So this one is kind of like a yellowy green fine glitter. I feel like this one isn't going to be super pigmented. It's just my first guess. I think this is going to be one of those really good glitter fade glitters, or if you have a base color and you apply it over top. But let's give it a shot. Okay, so just off the first application, a lot of that yellowy green color as the base definitely doesn't show up on the nail. It's more of a clear with lots and lots of holographic glitter to it. But it is not very pigmented at all. I will do 2 coats of the glitter just to see if we can build it up at all. Okay, I have one comparison. This is called Cucumber Sandwich. So this one is definitely more of a green tone, but once again, it does have some of that holographic glitter to it, and it is a very sheer glitter when you spread it out, just like this guy. This one does also have a lot more finer glitter in there, but still quite comparable once it's actually swatched on a nail. Okay, and here is 2 coats of Beachy. So I definitely built up the second coat a little bit more, but there is still some shadowing, some sparse areas. I did my best. If you do 3 coats, you could probably build this up to full opacity, but I would say this one you'd probably want to apply a solid color underneath and then apply a coat of this on top to get full coverage. Next we have Sea Jelly. This one is so fun. I love this shade. It is so vibrant and fierce. Like, I just love this. It is mainly a corally pink base, and then it has some of those copper hexagons to it. It actually looks like it might have some matte glitter in there as well, and I think it does. I don't have any color comparisons to this one. It is so unique to Light Elegance collections. At least for me, I don't have anything. If you do have something similar, comment below and let us all know. But this one I am just obsessed with. It has like that pink sheerness to the gel, and then the glitter just makes it pop. I would definitely wear this on all my nails, 100%. I love it. I am gonna still do 2 coats and then I will be back. Okay, and here is 2 coats of Sea Jelly. How stunning is this? Like, it's so eye-catching. I don't even think my camera's doing it justice. This is one you'll have to see in person. It is just absolutely beautiful, beautiful. I would definitely wear this on all my nails. Okay, and the last glitter in the collection is called Once Upon a Tide, which is very clever because I feel like it has some Cinderella vibes to it. How beautiful. And as I mentioned in the intro, this is one I have actually used. So I'll insert the photo now. It is so pretty, and I'm not a big fan of blues, but this one, oh, it is just stunning. It's so stunning. It is very chunky, so it's one you're gonna have to really maneuver around the nail. such a fun glitter. All those different size hexagons. Some of the hexagons have a bit of a pearl finish to them. Some have that iridescence to them. It is really beautiful. I don't have any color comparisons. If you do have a really old glitter from Light Elegance, it's called Slushy. I do feel like this has a similar color base to Slushy, but this one has lots of hexagons to it. Whereas Slushy, if I remember correctly, is just a solid, or not solid, but like fine glitter. Okay, I'm gonna cure this and do a second coat and I'll be back. Okay, here is Once Upon a Tide. Very Cinderella vibes. Perfect for ocean nails. Very, very beautiful blue shade. Lots of dimension on there. Starting off for the solid colors is Catch of the Day. Of course, I have to start with the green. This one is so vibrant. Really, really vibrant. It's almost like a pastel, but it kicks a punch to it. Very like kiwi kind of green, and this is a flat color. There's no shimmer or anything to it. I have one kind of color comparison that you might think is similar. Okay. That is one coat. Besides my little fuzzies I got in here, it is a very pigmented color. I would still say you probably will need 2 coats regardless, but it does glide on like butter, really pigmented with 1 coat, but I will be back with 2 coats. First, I'll show you the color comparison. So the color I thought might be similar is You Had Me at Alloy. This one is definitely a softer green than the Catch of the Day. This one also has some pearl essence to it. If you can hopefully see, it has like a pearliness to it, whereas this one is just a solid flat. Both beautiful greens. I would highly recommend both of these, but it's definitely not a perfect match. All right, here is 2 coats of Catch of the Day. Love this shade so much. This is just screams summer to me. Next, we have the Coral Cottage. This one is definitely a really vibrant orange. I don't know if it's really a coral. I would say if it is a coral, it leans way more to the orange side. It is really fluorescent. I actually think it's not showing up in the camera as bright as it is in person. It's super, super vibrant, neon, really fun shade. I will show another coral that Light Elegance recently launched, but I think that one leans more to a pink. All right, here is 1 coat. From what I can see, I feel like my camera is making it more of like a carrot orange, but I would say this is more like a pylon orange. I hope that makes sense. But it is a really fun color for summer. I can see a lot of potential for this shade being used. I am going to cure this. I will do a second coat and be back, but first I will show you what color Ellie launched recently that is another coral. Okay, so one of their recent colors is called Counting Coral Sheeps, where this one is also considered coral. So it's just your preference with whether you like a pinker coral or an orangier coral. But here is what that one looks like. So hopefully you can see the difference. This one is way more pink. This one is way more orange, but Light Elegance named them both coral. All right, and here is 2 coats of the Coral Cottage. Next shade is Don't Be Crabby. So I would say this is a medium red. It is a bit vibrant, but it's not like a neon red. It has the slightest undertone of a pink, but I would definitely put this in the red spectrum. And it is a flat color. There's no shimmer or anything to it. Okay, this one is really buttery to apply. Very full coverage after 1 coat. I still will do 2 just for the heck of it, but 1 coat is quite pigmented. I do have 1 color I will compare it to just so you can see the red tone in it, but I will be back. So this color is called Poison Apple. This one is from their Buttercreams collection, but I wanted to show you because this one has a bit of a pinky undertone. So just like the Don't Be Crabby, they are a little similar. This one is a little bit deeper of a color, but they both have that red mid-tone, medium red with a little bit of pink undertone to them. And then I want to show you this one, Heartbreak. This one is definitely a true red. So when you pair them together, I really feel like the pink in this comes out. So hopefully that helps show you the pink undertone in this Don't Be Crabby. Okay, and here is 2 coats of Don't Be Crabby. Really beautiful staple shade. Light Elegance, they know how to do their reds. They have so many, but yet I couldn't find an exact dupe to this one in my personal collection. Next shade we have is called Sand Castle. This one is a very light nude shade. Very creamy looking. It is a flat color. There's no shimmer. Very creamy color. I would say this is quite pigmented. I had to kind of, oh, I just stuck my nail in there. I did have to kind of work with it a little bit, but that is no issue for me. I'll show you 1 color comparison. It's a shade that recently came out, but it's definitely not a dupe. So the color I pulled out is called Sandman Tan. This one is definitely more of a cooler tone. So here is Sand Castle. They are very similar. This one is just a tad bit darker and it's more of a cooler tone, whereas this one is more of a warmer tone. but they are very similar. All right, second to last color is Searching for Seashells. This is the other color I used in that set I showed earlier. I'll insert the photo again. This one is another nude, very creamy, but it has a pink undertone, whereas the other one was more kind of a warmer, yellowy undertone. I will show you them side by side. All right, there is one coat, really pigmented. I will still do 2 coats, but you could possibly get away with 1 coat of this shade. Here is a close-up. This one is Sandcastle, and this one is Searching for Seashells. So you can really see the difference in undertones in both of those shades. Okay, and here is 2 coats of Searching for Seashells. All right, the last shade we have is called Ocean Avenue. So this is a very light blue. It kind of has a bit of a gray undertone to it, but I would definitely say this is like a very pastel, cool tone blue. Okay, there is one coat, super pigmented, again, very creamy, solid, flat color. I am gonna do 2 coats and I will be back. All right, here is 2 coats of Ocean Avenue.